Hey YouTube, coming at you with a Great League team. And this one I put together using my team building strategy with what I've seen in the meta. So my team building strategy is talked about like looking for Pokemon with like good stat products. And in this one I used a double good stat product with a way more Glacier Pokemon to save shield for Ace Slash. So Ace Slash, Defense DEOXYS, Mandibuzz. Defense DEOXYS on the lead because it can just like Psycho Boost and Bail. It's pretty bulky, it can take moves. Problem is this team doesn't have a great safe swap. Like Mandibuzz is your safe swap essentially. So if you get hit with a fairy, like you're in trouble. But it's very, very bulky. Dark Pulse makes it very much stronger. And then double weak to fighting and fire Sandslash. So that's why you have bulky Pokemon there. Plus both can deal with fighters. So that was the thought process. Let's see it play out in action. So, okay, again, like the fun thing with Defense DEOXYS on the lead is it's quite strong. Did I just totally? Yeah, okay. Is that it's quite strong overall. It's one of those Pokemon that can like spam decently quick. Psycho Cut hurts, right? So I'm like I threw a Psycho Cut and then bailed here, just because I know like Psycho Cut is a good amount of chip here. So I chipped it. They don't share the first one. I'm sure they're just trying for the Scald nerf, which I mean. Yeah, trying to lower my attack, but do not hit it on the first one. See if they hit on the second one, and we know that next season it'll be less of an issue. So no Scald nerf there. Gonna get to the Dark Pulse, not enough to take it out, so again, I can live another Scald. The non-shadow against Mandibuzz like doesn't hurt too much. This is my third one, and they eventually come in with Annihilate, which I am able to get a Aerial Ace off on, which is good because that's basically all I need. I just need to put it within 2 Psycho Boost range. So the first one is just a nice slash. That was quick. They get the attack rise. I don't want to throw the Psycho Boost right away. There's an argument that I should. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but there is definitely an argument that I should throw it right away because even 2 times lowered super effective Psycho Boost. I don't know. It's tough. I'm resisting their counter, so their boost doesn't do too much to me. We'll get the Psycho Boost off here, take it out, and now instant swap a Sandslash, catch the Aerial Ace from the Mantine. Mantine has nothing to throw against Sandslash, so it's in trouble. They come in here, hoping to get to a move. Do not. So now I just got a bunch of farm. Now we'll take this match. Poseidon, again, decent lead. Not amazing, but not bad. Shadow Vic. So I'm going to Psycho Boost because this is super effective. So this is going to like take out or grab a shield. And then I can have either or, right? The reason that I'm coming in, you might be wondering like why you come to Mandibuzz when Sandslash should resist the grass and the poison. And this is going to have Sludge Bomb. The reason I'm coming in is because I'm reading the Bastiodon, Vic, Mandibuzz line. But apparently it's not, because if it would have come in right away. The other option is a Shadow Vic, Bastiodon, Medi line, which make this a little trickier for me with Sandslash. So those are the 2 sort of third options on this team. If I remember, there's like a random third on this one. So I'm coming back in Defense DEOXYS. I think I shield up 1. I do not get the counter through, which I should. No, I'm not going to shield up the first one. That's fine. And once in the back, it is in a zoom roll. So this is okay. I'm probably actually just going to... Oh, I mean, they probably don't have a move. Unlikely that they have Hydro Pump. But I could just stay in here and force them to throw some energy. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And then just let this go. And then Sandslash with 2v1 shield advantages should just sweep the rest of this here. So even though this is probably a play rough, I really don't want to take a play rough and then neutral smackdowns. So I'm going to resist this. I'm going to shield this, knowing that we're now even shields. I can get so far ahead on energy, take this out with a nice punch, and then just basically have 2 drill runs for the, I mean, not 2 drill runs right away, but I'm already at like 1 here with a claw. I'm already at 1 without a claw. And I'm just going to outpace this severely here. So they got nowhere to go here. They just let it go and I take it out. Okay, Swampert. The Mud Boys are the trickiest on the lead because Thunderbolt and Rock Slide are resisted, so you have to basically, it's not Psycho Cat, it's Psycho Boost. Oh my goodness. You have to basically go Psycho Boost and bail. I'm sure someone has caught that already. So they came and scar me. So I'm just going to stay because I want to get like the Sand Slash on this and then don't have the Sand Slash on the Swampert. Problem is with Steel Wing is now neutral. So the Steel Wing is adding up plus a Brave Bird plus, if they go Brave Bird here, so that's why I shielded, because if they go Brave Bird plus Steel Wing is a combo to like take me out. And I really don't want to be in that situation. So I end up shielding one in case it was a Brave Bird. It's not. So I'll get this off here. Now we're down to the even shield scenario, which I didn't love. We'll see what they have. Swampert comes back in. Going to take me out here. So now I have to just rely on Mandibuzz here. But Shadow Swampert, these Hydros are going to come really quickly. So I know I thought they were going to CMP. I'm going to shield one. I have to shield one. Let's see if and then I bait and they catch on the Sableye. So game over. Because now I still need 2 moves to take this out. They're going to get to return and they're going to have another Hydro to finish me off here. So that's what happens here. I'll talk about a few more battles and then we'll go into like the next season talk. Because when's this going to go up? Maybe Monday afternoon. No, you know what? I'm going to switch some stuff around. I'm going to switch this to Monday morning and put that one the other one Monday afternoon. Wait, what is my one? What is my one? Oh yeah, the hard counter one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll move this morning. So Quiet Clear, same sort of thing. We're going to just counter a bunch. We're going to see what they have. And then we're probably going to throw Psycho Boost eventually and then get into Mandibuzz. It is Mud Bomb. I think I tried CMP here. No, I just over farm. Force them to throw again. Oh my god, I can feel it. I gotta go to the doctors again. I got a puffer. I'm coughing a bunch still, but now it's just like all in my nose and they give me a spray for my nose and Jesus. It's falling apart here. They go Stone Edge, out comes a Mantine. So now with the energy advantage, they'll have Ice Beam. Ice Beam will not one-shot by any means, so they're going to need 2 Ice Beams. Yeah, okay, let's talk about the new season a bit more. I posted yesterday morning about the new season. And it is based on what was showed at NAIC there. And it is exactly as predicted. Nerf Scald, Buffagrass, not much else. Like they nerfed Spark, which takes down Lantern a bit and moves up maybe some Flyers, even more, which Flyers were already sort of on the rise. So not much overall will change this season. As predicted, they generally do not like to significantly change the meta when a Play Pokemon Championship is being held. So it's just slight tweaks. And this is actually kind of in line with what they've done the last couple seasons now too. They haven't done I can't even remember the last time they like nerfed like 4 or 5 Pokemon. Or like buffed 3 or 4 Pokemon substantially. For the last like 3 seasons or 3 or 4 seasons, it's been like direct target 1 or 2 specific nerfs with like adding moves to a bunch of other Pokemon, most of the time inconsequential. I think the last season was probably one of the biggest changes because like Shadowclaw for Alligator jumped up, Gallade jumped up, although Gallade's not really being used much as much as Skarmory is Skarmory with Steel Wing and Empoleon, you can argue, with Steel Wing, and then Shadowclaw for Alligator. Those jumped up substantially. Like that was a significant shift. But this season, there's not much. Like people are like Typhlosion, and then if you go to look through my analysis the other day, it's like, there's too many. It's not a good enough a bait move to to offset your terrible stat product and stuff. So there's that. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I'll look for. We don't have the schedule yet, but I will look for potentially different things to do on the channel, as opposed to just teams. If people get bored of just like teams, so we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. And what am I gonna say? I'll probably cover some. So let's talk about where I am. So Singaporean grandma, I think, or Singapore grandma, is a subscriber, is a legend. And they said, I've hit legend with Lantern, Double Dragon, Gudra, and Guzzlord for the last like 3 seasons. You need to use it. Okay, I'll use it. So, Pro. This morning I had 5 positive sets. Jumped from like 2750 to 2850. So about 100 yellow, 5 straight stats, 5 positive. The cons. 3 of those losses basically had core breaking Pokemon, and they were all different. Whimsicott, Walls Lantern, and as a fairy, so Walls Dragons. That was 1. Abomasnow. Abomasnow you can obviously chip with Dragon Breath, but Ice super effective against the dragon, walls everything on Lantern. That was 2. The third one, Steelix. Dragon Tail Steelix is super effective against the dragons. Resist the spark. You do get super effective water guns, but you just get outbeat there. So those are the 3 I lost to. Actually, no. One of those quit. The Whimsicott. Whimsicott was a legend. Skittles or something, I think their name was. They actually, when they saw that I was like, I had no answer, they actually top left. So I think they're already a legend, so I appreciate that. I've actually had a few top lefts now. So I appreciate those who are subscribers or just good Samaritans. But overall, it is a strong team. Like Lantern, Guzzlord, Gudra are all just like pretty bulky in their own right. And you got no enough spam on the dragons, even though you have Dragon Breath damage. So I'll keep running with it a bit more. I have seen a couple people submit videos, so I will check those out and maybe do those. I already have a video for this afternoon, but I'm also in the office a lot this week. So basically, I'm going to showcase at least 1 subscriber per video tomorrow morning on Tuesday. And we'll see Monday how far I can get with this team. If I get into like the 2900s with this team, I'll just try and push to legend with this team. If I like stumble in like the first couple sets tomorrow, I'll probably switch it up because I got another team in mind that I want to use. So that is the plan with that team in the videos for the next few days. I will probably cover the new season again. So, there's not, if we truly don't get any more move updates, which I don't expect we will, because the move updates were actually quite a lot. There's a buff to a nerf to, a buff to C-Bomb, buff Swift, nerf Spark, nerf Scald. And then a bunch of Pokemon got a bunch of different moves. Swift, again, Thunder Punch. I don't think those are that substantial, but it's not like there's just nothing. So I think that's probably enough that any sort of news that you see will not be, that will not get any more moves or stuff like that. So what it comes down to is just like doing an analysis of what is in the new season. Okay, the problem with when they always put out the beginning of the season, it's kind of annoying, but it's like they don't have the majority of the information in the thing. They got like, oh, and here's the community days with like dates but nothing attached to them. We're gonna do these weeks, and they have like the week titles but no information attached to them. So there's very little actually information on the release of these seasons, and it's always funny to see like, because GBL there's like so much to go over, because there's like the leagues for the next 3 months, and there's the move updates and nerfs and stuff like that. So there is a substantial update there, but it's always funny watching the content creators like cover the new season of GBL when it's just like, here are the dates for community days that they didn't tell us what they are. It's like, here are dates for some events that they haven't told us what they are yet. Maybe they release like one event. They release the bonuses, which again, you should get the bonus of guaranteed XL candies when trading Pokemon. So you should be able to get that with like close proximity trades, which is great. Always a good one to have. That's when you find someone local and try to just trade like a legendary per day. That's how I think I would do best. I mean, guaranteed to do the legendary per day, but also try and do it like as many as other stuff as you can. So might as well, yeah. I'll talk about this more when they announce that this is in fact the it is in fact the not prize, bonus for the season. But basically what you'll be doing, especially if you're a newer player, there's only one thing that you need to do right now even if you're not a newer player, is you go to PvPoke. Again, you can organize by this season or next season. They already have a preview next season. Let's see if Ultra League changes up anything. Like if Registeel for Alligator, Tapu Fini, Giratina, it is literally the same friggin' Skeledirge. No, there's still like, even Typhlosion is still below Talonflame, Skeledirge, Charizard, Incineroar in the Ultra League. And then you get to Typhlosion with Thunder Punch, rank 115, 116, right? So it's basically the same Great League and same Ultra League meta with like minor shifts here and there. So what you need to do is you need to essentially you can organize by X. I would organize by X. Can you organize by XL? Yep. You can just put in the search bar, you could just put in XL and it will bring up all the XL Pokemon. So in Great League, you put in XL, Carbink, Lickitung, Azumarill, Bastiodon, Medi, Wobbuffet, Pachirisu, Sableye, Diggersby, Cedardile. And then same thing for Ultra League. Ultra League's going to have a lot more. Yeah, Reggie, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Mandibuzz, Talonflame, Pelipper, Skarmory, Jellicent, Steelix, Skarmory, Defense DEOXYS, Greedent, Trevenant, Meganium, Dragalge, Tentacruel, Galarian, Stunfisk, Scrafty, Politoed. So there's a lot in Ultra League. And then there's obviously Master League, which you need all the XLs for. So basically I would go to PvPoke, sort by XL, like put in XL in the search, find every single one of these XL Pokemon that you need XLs for, search them in your bag. Pokemon bag? It's not Pokemon deck. Pokedex? Not the Dex. Pokemon storage. Search in your Pokemon storage, and then you can either just like rename them XL or tag them as XL. And then I would tag them as XL because that's actually way easier. So tag them, create a tag it XL, and then have like hopefully hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon for XLs, and then once we get this new bonus, find a friend, do 100 trades and get 100 XLs worth of Pokemon, and then you will have a great option to build up Pokemon that you can start competing with everyone else with the Great League and Ultra League. And then if there's any other Pokemon that are going to become meta, like I don't know what's going to be released this upcoming season. There may be some people. There's usually like one Pokemon that kind of like last season it was Annihilate. A couple seasons before it was Skeledirge. So there's usually like one Pokemon per season that's released that become like pretty, not like super meta. Well, like Annihilate became super meta relevant. Skeledirge became like kind of niche, but still decent. So it's basically finding these Pokemon that are in the events and getting them, plus also just like making sure that you're taking advantage of like the trades while you can. So that is my, not covering my battles, but covering the next season of GBL. So like I said, I'll try and do, it's going to be interesting. Okay, I gotta go. My wife's called me. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.